Winthrop Vikings. Today is Friday, September 6th, and it's a day 6 schedule. I'm Matt, and this is Thomas, and we're your hosts today.
We want to welcome everyone back to a new school year and hope you had a fun, eventful summer.
Well, I sure had some fun. I went on a cruise to Bermuda and went on a golf trip to Rhode Island with my friends.
That sounds like a great summer. I also went golfing.
With new faces around the school and many clueless freshmen walking the halls, high school brings numerous challenges and opens up a new world and freedom to incoming students.
Here today we have AJ to gather some advice for incoming freshmen from upperclassmen around the school about the do's and don'ts of high school.
Hey guys, it's AJ with Wake-Up Winthrop. I hope everyone had a good first real week of school and are adjusting to their schedules properly. For anyone new here to Winthrop High School, we're going to go through some tips and tricks to help you get through your 4 long years of Winthrop High School as smooth as possible. There's plenty of things that you need to know in order to thrive in Winthrop High School. There's tons of resources and helpful students and staff throughout the school that can help you out whenever you need it. And here are 5 tips that we here at Wake Up Winthrop want you to know. Tip number 1, stay on the right side of the hall. To make sure everyone gets to class on time, try not to create any traffic or crowd in the halls. Don't do this. Do this. Tip number 2, get to know your guidance counselors. Each person will have one of 3 guidance counselors, either Miss Spiriti, Miss D'Amico, or Miss Leslie. They're all warm and welcoming and can help you with anything and everything you need, so make sure to stop by and visit when you can. Tip number 3, turn in all your assignments on time. I'm sure everyone's going to tell you this, but I regret every assignment I turned in late or straight up just didn't do. It'll have a permanent impact on your future, so do your best on every assignment, big or small. Tip number 4, talk to your teacher. If you're struggling to pick up a topic in class, don't hesitate to ask your teacher for help. I'm sure they'd be happy to.
Mr. Parsons, why am I failing?
Well, 1, you have no idea who Gatsby is. Do you even know how to write an essay? And have you ever paid attention in class?
I haven't.
Tip number 5, have fun and enjoy high school. High school is some of the best and last years of our youth, so make sure to make the most of it. And take it from me, it moves by too fast. Now let's see what some longtime staff members and upperclassmen have to say to you guys.
Freshmen should look out for staying on top of their work and not leaving late assignments.
I would just stay away from the seniors. They don't really like the look, sound, or attitudes of freshmen.
Make sure you work hard, help you pursue your goals.
My advice is stay on the right side of the hall, because my friends like Sam and Darcy will run you over.
Do your work on time, go to class on time, and stay on the right side of the hallway.
You want to look out for Mr. Crombie, because he's going to take your hat or take your phone.
Freshmen should not be on their phones.
Freshmen should look out for crazy seniors. Watch out.
If you encounter a senior, it's best to just put your head down and walk away from them. You know, they're not exactly the nicest people in the building, so don't get on their bad side.
Thank you guys for all the advice. Make sure to have fun and ask for help. That's all I have for you today. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, AJ. That was definitely some good advice for these freshmen. And there's always people here like Matt to make sure they're following the rules.
Yeah, everyone wasn't so nice my freshman year. I got shoved in a locker.
That doesn't sound like fun. I didn't even know people still use those. Talking about some things that people didn't know, here's Avery to tell us about the new teachers around the school.
Hi, I'm Avery with Wake-Up Winthrop, and you may have noticed a lot of new faces joining us this year. With freshmen coming in and also tons of new staff, there's much to look forward to this year. I'm going to be introducing the new teachers and what they teach and their hobbies and how to make them feel welcome. This summer, many of our favorite teachers from last year have left and new teachers have come to take their place. Teachers leaving and moving to different schools is a natural event to occur in high school, and there was no exception this summer. We had many of our own beloved teachers, like the computer science and calculus teacher, Mr. Beck, retired and left us over the summer. Some of the other teachers that left us are Mr. Leonardo, Miss Irvine, Miss Driscoll, and Mr. Austin, as they move on to the next phase of their careers. So today we are going to interview some of the new teachers to find out more about them and how they are feeling being in a new school.
My name is Miss Lewis. I teach math here at Winthrop High School. I'm teaching Algebra 1, AP Stats, and Pre-Calculus.
Hi, I'm Miss Shu, and this year I teach Algebra 2 Honors, Algebra 3, and AP Stats.
My name is Mr. Teruz. I teach wellness, which includes PE and health.
This is my first year at Winthrop High School, but my 7th year teaching. I taught in Tulsa, Oklahoma before this.
My last school was Excel Academy High School in East Boston, and in that school I taught several subjects. I taught AP Calculus, I taught Pre-Calculus, and I also taught AP Pre-Calc.
Previously I was at Reading High School as a physical education teacher.
I'm really excited to work with all of the students and staff here at Winthrop and for a great year of learning.
I'm super excited to meet all the students here at Winthrop. I heard this is a really nice learning community here. This is my first year teaching AP Stats, so I'm super excited for that.
I'm excited to meet a new group of kids, try out PE, try out health again, see how it goes.
I like to run and go to yoga, and then in the wintertime I love to ski.
I'm a big fan of video games, call me a nerd. I also like tabletop games. A lot of time I do at my own time is like going out with my friends. I love nice food, so I cook for myself. I go out to nice restaurants. I like cooking, baking. I love animals. I have 2 dogs.
Well, I'll have a lot of interest in hobbies, a lot of sports. I play volleyball, play rugby, mountain bike, road bike. Hobbies, reading, and juggling.
I went to Penn State University and I have a dog who's 4 years old and her name is Bromley.
I'm currently learning Spanish and Japanese, so if you are a linguistic enthusiastic person, please find me and like teach me a little bit about languages. Thank you.
Anything else to know about me? I like to Ooh, that's a tough one. I'll say I'm a fun guy.
Thank you and a big welcome to all the new staff and teachers here at Winthrop High. We hope to make you feel comfortable with a quick hello. Back to you guys in the studio.
Even though it's sad to see familiar faces like Miss Driscoll and Mr. Leonardo leave, we're excited to welcome all these new awesome teachers who are looking forward to help students succeed and thrive here at Winthrop High School.
Unlike all these new happy faces, we have one teacher smile that none of us could ever go without seeing in the halls. That's the one and only Coach Cadigan. Speaking of the football team, we have Aiden here today to catch up with the coach and some of his team about the upcoming season.
Hi, I'm Aiden with Wake-Up Winthrop. Today we're looking at the football team as they prepare for their Week 1 game against Stoneham. Football is back, and the Winthrop Vikings football team has had an exciting few scrimmages against East Boston and Manchester Essex to start the season off. The Vikings' first game is this Saturday night at Woburn High School, where they are set to play the Stoneham Spartans. The team finished with a record of 7-4 last season, making the playoffs but losing in the first round to Fairhaven. The squad hopes to start the season right with a big win against a tough team. The offense is led by Matthew Noonan at quarterback and Nick Capuccio at running back. The defense is led by Phil Boncory at middle linebacker and Matthew Vernon at D-end. The team lost 11 seniors but has an even stronger senior class this year, with many underclassmen looking to step up at key positions. We caught up with Captain Matthew Noonan and Captain Nick Capuccio and Coach Cadigan to see how they're feeling heading into this week's game against Stoneham.
So the threat about Stoneham is they're a big and physical team, and we're going to need to keep up with it. We're going to need to hustle to the ball, outwork them.
My personal goals for the season at quarterback is 1,000 passing yards and honestly just to win every game.
What are you guys doing to prepare for the game this week?
Practicing hard.
Great, thank you. Which underclassmen are you looking to step up and make an impact?
An underclassman looking to step up and make an impact is Riley. He starts on both sides of the ball, offense and defense, so he's going to need to play good for us.
My score prediction for this week's game against Stoneham is to score at least 5 touchdowns and to win by more than 3 touchdowns.
Any players standing out?
We have a lot of players standing out, yes.
What are your personal goals for this season at running back?
My personal goals this season at running back is to get 1,000 rushing yards and about 500 receiving yards.
First thing, practice extremely hard every single day.
Okay, last question, Matt. Are you the better Noonan?
I definitely am, no question about that.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Saturday night, 6 p.m., Woburn. Be there. Thanks you. Back to Matt and Thomas in the studio.
Yeah, I heard that Nick Capuccio kid is pretty good, but I also can't wait to be all the games in the stew.
Wow, sounds like it's going to be a great season for the Vikings. Can't wait to see the stew in action.
It can get pretty rowdy sometimes, but it's nothing like these concerts they've been having in Boston. Here today, we have Marley to tell us about all the amazing places and concerts students have been to this summer.
Hi,
I'm Marley with Wake-Up Winthrop. I hope everyone had a nice, relaxing summer break. School is back in full swing, and while we were away this summer, many of Winthrop High School's students and faculty traveled to lots of awesome events and places. There were so many fun things that took place this summer, like Country Fest at Fenway, concerts at the Garden, or just some local events in Winthrop. Maybe you traveled around the world to places like England, France, Italy, or Florida. Or perhaps you just wanted to have a chill summer and take some time to relax far from the school, heading down to the Cape. We wanted to learn more about what everyone did, hear their favorite events and concerts, as well as see where the Vikings traveled this summer.
Over the summer, I went to the Outer Banks with my friend and I played Roblox with Marley.
And I went to NoahCon.
We.
Nope, I.
Something interesting I did this summer was worked and went to New Hampshire.
Something interesting I did this summer was I played football.
Something interesting I did this summer was I went to Gatorland.
I went to the Hamptons.
Alright, I went to Montreal this summer.
Played lots of golf this summer.
Played a lot of basketball.
We went to Beyond Ossipee Lake.
This was a very busy summer. Quite a couple things. First, at the beginning of the summer, I got married to another teacher in the building. I'll let you guys figure it out.
My favorite thing that happened this summer, obviously, I'm sure everybody knows that I got married.
Yeah, I went to another wedding after that, and then I spent 2 weeks in Japan.
And then I went on my honeymoon to Japan. So
the wedding was a lot of fun. Traditionally, you send thank you notes to all your attendees. We didn't do that. We sent apologies because we apologized for ruining weddings for everybody else. So it was really that good. So yeah, it was a good time.
Looks like everyone had an amazing summer and is ready for the new school year. That's all we have for you today. Back to Matt and Thomas in the studio.
Sounds like the students at Winthrop High School had a great summer. I saw Zach Bryan at Gillette, and I saw Metro Boomin and Future at the Garden.
I also went to Zach Bryan. It was nice until it started to rain pretty bad, but it was cool to hear about all the places the students went to.
Well, that's all we have for this week. Make sure to support the Winthrop football team this Saturday at 6 p.m. at Woburn High School versus Stoneham. Also, make sure to check out the volleyball team's car wash from 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. on Saturday at the Art to Tea Comic School. Well, that's all we have for this week. And remember, roll Vikes!